still here? Everybody still on here? Nobody joined. That's a nice name. I like that name. VA Bell Hunter, what's up? So, got my coffee, all that stuff, and wow, I got 46 people in here already. Alright, we are going to get shooting the bow. Like I said, got a new sight. Just a simple 5-pin. That's just what I like for hunting. We are going to be setting up the scope, just a close distance scope on it. I'll finish setting up the pins and everything tomorrow at distance. So that's all we're about to be doing. Hanging out, shooting bows, listening to some music. Good classic country music, not this new crap. Evan, what's going on, buddy? Anybody want to jump in here? Y'all are more than welcome to jump in here. Let me know. I'm liking some of these names in here. I sell everything. And then you got Donna. Marvin D. Trevor, what's up, man? Toulou Broadhead, what's going on, buddy? If y'all want to check out some daggum good fixed blades, go check out Toulou Broadhead Company. That's single bevel. You can get a right twist or left twist, but they also have the entire broadhead itself has a helical twist to it. Go check them out. Crazy, because of the helical broadhead that matches your right or left. Crazy flight characteristics on the arrow. He's actually sharpening some right now to get shipped out to you guys. So y'all go check them out, and it's just crazy good broadhead. Crazy good broadhead. If you're a fixed blade guy. I kind of go back and forth between fixed and mechanicals, but this year I'm sticking with my fixed and I'm running the Toulou broadhead. But let's get to shooting. Anybody want to jump in here, chit chat a little bit while I'm shooting in a hot garage? Lord, it's hot in here.
So if you ever need anything, you can reach a real person in about a minute. Because if it's 4 a.m. and you need assistance, the last thing you want to do is wait to talk to a robot. After all,
everybody keeps joining. Someone come in here. Chat with me. Keep me company. I'm not just out here talking to myself and listening to the radio. Cold Creek, what's up, man? Cold water, cold creek, cold fountain, cold waterfall, whatever you want to be called. What's going on tonight, buddy? We ain't doing much. Just about the sight end. Had to get all my arrows out of the quiver. The sight end my new sight. Just a close distance. You know, the main, the gain adjustments. So that's all we're doing right now. I'm going to bring my 20 pin all the way up and then adjust my housing accordingly. I like my pins starting all the way up. How do I join? You should be able to hit the multi-guest thing down there in the little bottom corner. I can't remember what it looks like on your screen. But yeah, there should be a multi-guest thing, and click on that. Yep. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Get some people in here now.
Speaker. I'm new to the TikTok here.
I got you. Yeah, sometimes if you get a real bad echo,
Yeah.
you have to completely back out of the app and then come back in.
Okay. How am I doing now?
It sounds good now. Can you hear me better now?
Yep, I got you now.
All right. So yeah, I'm doing a gain adjustment on the new site here. So I'm moving my 20 all the way up to the top, and then I'll move my housing accordingly. Just at close distance, I might be 10, 11 feet from the target.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, when I get some more light outside, I'll set my distance pins.
What site do you run?
Right now, I went and picked it up just because I've seen so many good reviews on it. It's an old technology, don't get me wrong. But it is the Tru Glow Carbon XS Extreme, and it weighs less than 5 ounces.
Wow.
It is stupid light. It like this Allen set right here weighs more than the sight.
Let's take a look at it. Let me see it.
Just a simple 5-pin. Like I said, I'm moving my 20 up right now to the top, and then I'll move my left, right, up, and down with the scope.
Gotcha.
But just a simple sight, nothing to it.
Right on.
It is made out of a carbon composite, so it's like I said, it's less than 5 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely lightened up the bow a lot.
So they're just all 5 fixed pins.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a hunting situation, that's how I like to do it, and that's just me. I like to gap shoot. If I have a critter come out, between that 20 and 30 mark, or between the 30-40 mark, I'll gap shoot it. It's just one less movement that I got to do to try and dial it in as the deer's moving.
Yeah.
Now in the target world, of course, I ran a slider, I ran a clicker, all that kind of stuff in the target world.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to go way left. I can tell you that right now.
What do you reach out to with something like that?
So depends on where you set it up. A lot of people will do a standard, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 on a 5-pin. I'm not taking a shot on a live critter past 45. I'm just not doing it. But here where I hunt, I don't need it. Mm-hmm. Going out west, I can understand, a 3-pin slider or a single-pin slider, for longer shots, stuff like that. I can understand that then.
Yeah.
But for me, right here in deep woods of Georgia, I'm not taking anything over 45 yards. But I did go, if you saw my video with the boys, the first annual Elevart shoot that I did, I had a 4-pin sight. My bottom one was 50, and I was still shooting within a pie plate at 120. But I've shot enough with that sight to know how high to hold.
Okay.
Yeah, I was taking shots out to 120 with a 50 pin, but now that I got the 60, I should be able to hit 150.
Right on.
So, but we'll see how it goes.
You got any shoots coming up?
I think we're gonna try, as far as our group goes, we're gonna try and do one more before season kicks off. But if not, that was probably my last one before season, if I can't make that one.
We haven't announced it yet, but we're going to be up in TAC, Kentucky, Illinois. We've got a booth up there this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You just announced it.
Indiana. Kentucky, Indiana. We just announced it. Yeah.
I got you. All right, so I put the pins just a touch left of the arrow like it should be. We'll see how close that is. Okay, so left and right, that one little adjustment I made was perfect, but I still need to come down with the housing. I'd say maybe 2 inches. Well, that was the quickest setup ever. I don't know why I wasted that on the live. 2 adjustments, done. But what else you been getting into, man?
Just sharpening broadheads a lot. We've been getting into a lot of shops across the country.
I've been seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a lot of orders going out for shops and some online stuff, but I've just been sharpening them like crazy lately.
Hey, and the broadhead business, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah. It's not bad, but it makes for a lot of late nights.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that, buddy. All right, let's see what that is. All right. Maybe I lied. One more step. How's your other buddy been doing? Your other partner?
Oh, he's good, man. He's the main salesman. He sells, I sharpen.
I got you.
Yeah. And he does IT and the accounting, and I just sharpen broadheads.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's Elevon going?
How's what?
How's the Elevon going?
Elevarch?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you said.
Elevart.
Elevarch.
Yes. You got
Yeah.
some merch?
I got these shirts are they are I'm doing like a little, I don't know what you call it, pre-order sale on these. You can you direct message me, I'll order you one. But I'm not making I'm not ordering 100 shirts or anything. I'll get them made on order. But I've got this one. It's 100% cotton, so it's a little bit on the stiff side during the summer. I ain't gonna lie. But I am working on a different camo company that doesn't have anything on the front, and I'm probably gonna be using those shirts to put my logo on. So I'm working on something with that, but they are actually an early season, lightweight, breathable camo.
Yeah.
So I'm working on something with that. For now, this is what I got.
Yeah. What's the big plan with it? Tell me about it a little bit.
Elevarch is the big plan is what you see right here, doing lives with different people, getting content out there, and every time I do a live, it records all of this. So then I'll download that recording, and then I'll upload it to my YouTube channel and get more YouTube views, more followers, stuff like that on the YouTube side of it. And it's about, I was talking to a guy today at the GON Outdoor Blast. I could really, it sounds bad. I know I got almost 2,000 followers, and I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I could really care less about the number, but what I care about is the outreach and what I do for the community, teaching archery, teaching form, teaching stuff about arrows, stuff about bows. I've got, the only thing I don't have in my shop is a bow press. I do got the vise, I do got the draw board. I got the arrow spinner, the arrow cutout, the arrow saw. Yeah, I've got everything. So I can do all that with people and get more outreach to people to get them into the hunting and archery community. My target background versus my hunting background, I can play both sides of the archery game. So yeah, that's really what I Love Arts is all about. Archery, outdoors, and grit. Just getting out there doing it, self-filming hunts, talking about the hunts. Hell, I did some self-filming videos on me scouting and just putting out cameras. It's just all about getting out there and letting my knowledge get out to other people and helping other people. That's my main goal, is helping people in the archery community.
Yeah.
So that's what Love Arts is.
Right on. All right, JD, give us some tips on form.
Tips on form. All right, if you want to save your rotator cuff, you do not want to be coming across your chest drawing. Your rotator cuff is, I know personally a couple guys who have a brand new titanium ball inside their shoulder because of years of pulling this way. Okay. You don't want to pull up. You don't want to be sky drawing and pulling down. George Riles is a huge archery instructor down in Atlanta. He's taught millions of people. He's actually taught, if some of y'all follow Chris B, he taught Chris B how to shoot back when Chris B when he was only doing tournament stuff and worlds and stuff like that when he was younger. And I learned my draw from them. It's bringing basically your bow arm up to eye level and bringing your shoulder up here to it, elbow up above your head. And that way, when you do that, all you're doing is using your lats right here. You're not using your shoulder at all, and you're not messing with any of your rotator cuff issues or any of that stuff. But you're just using your lat, and you're pushing and pulling at the same time and falling into your T form that you need.
Okay, you're doing like a pull down with your draw arm. Pretty much. But you're not trying to pull with the front half of your chest or anything like that. You're just, when you move your shoulder above it, at that point, you literally isolate every single muscle in here to where it's all on your upper lats and your rhombus back here and your lower part of your lats, and that's all you're able to pull with once you come up from here. So it just saves your shoulder, basically. Yeah. All right. Form for precision. Well, what are you doing when you anchor? What's your grip like on your bow?
When I grip my bow, before I even draw, like I'll hook. I run an open hook. I don't know if you can see it. Open hook thumb button right there.
Yep.
So I'll hook into my D loop, and what I'll do, I don't know if y'all can see my hand. I'll go ahead and set my hand in my grip before I even begin my draw process. I'll set it there before I even bring it up. That way my hand position never changes. I don't come back to full draw and have to reposition my hand or anything like that. I'll set it in there. My fingers aren't wide open like I did with my target bow. But that was also a lot thinner riser, and it just felt better to me to have it, open like this. But I'll just relax my fingers, and these two fingers on the bottom will kind of just like touch the grip, but I'm not death gripping the thing at all because that's what will cause torque mitigation with your bow. And it'll lead you to torquing the bow one way or the other. If you grip the bow completely, even though it's called a grip, you're not supposed to grip it. Like I said, I'll put mine in there and I'll just, right on this square edge right here, I'll just kind of rest. You'll see me playing with it sometimes at full draw because this is still a new bow to me. So I'm still learning it, where I like to set my fingers. But again, I'm never fully wrapped around this grip at all.
Yeah.
And as far as anchor points, everybody's face is shaped completely different. Height, width, nose. Nose. We all got noses. But everybody's anchor point's going to be different. But repeatability is the biggest key. Bergie, he just joined in here. What's going on, man? Hey, Bergie, if you got anything to add or just want me to shut up, get in here and educate the people. Bergie is one of the ones I learned 80% of my stuff from. Y'all definitely go check him out if you haven't already. In my opinion, he's one of the best bowsmiths and bow techs on the, in the U.S. But yeah, it's just anchor points it's all going to be relevant to the person, but as long as you can keep them consistent, that's where you're going to be accurate.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? You got any tips for anybody that you found over the years?
Man, my front grip, my grip is helps out more when I'm consistent with my front grip there, more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like not squeezing, open hand.
Now,
just let
have
my fingers rest.
Have you ever played with torque tuning?
Torque tuning? No, tell me about it.
Right. So you can do it two ways. You can either do it with your sight or you can do it with your rest. But Bergie can probably back me up on this. The easiest way to do it is going to be with your rest. All right. So your rest here. I don't know if y'all can see that too well or not. But when you torque this right or left,
yeah,
that puts a lot of what I was talking about, torque mitigation on the riser, and it affects how the arrow comes off, the string. Yeah. If you actually, Paige Pierce did a lot better video than I'm about to explain it to you, but if you move this forward or back, when you get down range with it, what happens is you'll notice, here, let me just take this arrow off and show you. So let's just say that your point of impact is here, okay, with the arrow at your target. So if you torque your bow one way, it's going to hit way one way over here or way one way over here, depending on which way you're torquing the bow, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you move that rest forward or back, it's actually going to bring that in closer. Now, if you run it too far, you'll notice it come in closer, and then it'll start going back out. So you need to bring it back to this position, and then torque your bow the other way as you release it. You're torquing it on purpose as you're releasing it. And you'll notice your arrow travel, but as you move your rest, it'll get closer. And what that does is it makes your bow as much forgiveness, gives your bow as much forgiveness as it possibly can, no matter what happens here. If you're in like a high stress situation, running and gunning, some elk out in, west somewhere, or mule deer, or something like that, and you just happen to torque it, you're still going to be within that 2 to 3 inch area instead of 6 inches left or 8 inches right. So that's what torque tuning does. It makes your bow more forgiving for that, accidental torque.
Okay. Is the idea to get your rest like right underneath the
You
pivot
can do
point
it
of your
around your
arm?
side, front, and back too, but the best way to do it is going to be moving your rest back and forth.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Now, obviously, that's like a last step after your bow is fully tuned. If your bow is not tuned, don't try and torque tune. You need a fully tuned bow and then torque tune.
I gotcha. Further down the rabbit hole we go.
Yeah. But yeah, all that kind of rabbit hole stuff, that's when I first got into the archery world, that's all I did was go down the rabbit hole,
Yeah.
and I fell in love with being stuck in that rabbit hole. I'm one of the weird ones that I love it.
No, I get it, man. You ever do any long range shooting? Rifle?
Archery wise or pew pew?
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's another rabbit hole.
Yes, it is another rabbit hole. Especially once you get out to a little bit over a mile and you have to start taking in the fact of the curvature of the earth.
Oh yeah, Coriolis.
Trantham, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate the follow, guys. Thank you. Did you shoot tack up in Dahlonega? No, I didn't. I wanted to, but I was working that day. I know pull, bang, switch, go bang, and that's what I know with pew pew. I like that. That was good, Bergie. That was good.
Yeah.
Bergie, how you been, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Appreciate you coming on. That means a lot to me. I know you're busy in your TikTok and Instagram world, so you coming over to my TikTok side makes me feel good. You're busy with all that YouTube stuff. I put out a couple videos today on YouTube for when I was at that outdoor blast.
I'll have to check that out later.
Yeah.
Hey man, I finally realized what you're talking about with the flatness on the on our threads. I thought you were talking about at the back. Yeah. I thought you were talking about at the back. No, on the sides. Yeah, I get it on the sides. Yeah. That's just because they're metal mold injected.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right where the molds come together, we couldn't put the threads together, attach them right there. So we got it flattened on each side. So, but we're actually with the rest of them. I think we're gonna do away with this here pretty soon. They're completely solid threaded all the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is that like having to rechange the whole mold, or that just change your
that gonna have to change your manufacturing plant?
Well, you can modify molds. So
Okay.
yeah, it's not cheap, but you can do it.
Talk About It Outdoors is putting on a shoot over in Waleska in a few weeks. Really? Josh, is that your name? If I'm saying that right, Trantham? Let me know about that, please. Like for real?
Well, shit. What'd you do?
Busted a knot. Damn it. What Trantham, it's a good shoot last year, had vendor. Okay. So do you want to hop in here and talk about that shoot a little bit? I'm really interested in that. Alright, one more arrow out of this set, and then we'll have to go pull them and keep going, I guess.
All right, aim at a different spot, huh?
Well, you know, I'm trying to dial in this thing, so unfortunately they're all at the same spot. Let's see here. Good. There he is. Come on in here. There he is.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
I just got to the damn house.
I got you. Were you, did you happen to go to the outdoor blast today?
Shit, no, I worked a damn 19-hour shift.
Ah, I got you.
Freaking wore out.
Yeah. I did, let's see. Last week I did a 17-hour last week.
Ain't too bad. I gotta work tomorrow. Hell, I've done got 75 hours in this week.
Yep. Sounds about like me. What do you do?
Haul chicken feed.
Oh, okay.
18-wheeler.
I got you. Hey, every time I see one of those trucks, you know what I say? Smells like
Yep.
money.
Yeah, we can't find nobody who wants to drive a damn truck nowadays.
Yeah. No, I'm a lineman myself.
Well, that's always fun.
Oh yeah. So yeah, what about the shoot? What's going on?
That shoot's actually not a bad shoot. I know a few of the vendors there.
Okay. Who went?
The door prizes are actually legit door prizes. A buddy of mine wore one of Vortex binoculars. I mean, they got some good stuff.
Nice. You stand right here. I know the light's probably killing y'all. So what? Yeah. Anyways, your name was Josh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I ran into you through David, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just trying
Yeah,
to
I've
keep
known
you
David
on.
for years. David sets up all my arrows. I don't take time to build my own shit.
I got you. Sounds good. Damn.
David's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He is. So you're up in Carsville?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm just a rock throw away down south from you, down here in Kennesaw.
Did you ever shoot at the Kennesaw shoots they got down there?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Yep, I shoot up there all the time. Last year, well, not last year. It was just this last, off season. Um, at all the, ASA tournaments and state qualifiers that they held there at Kennesaw Archery Center. Um, did all that this off season. State championship came and rolled around, and I ended up getting ninth this year in the state in my class. So
I did me and Dad, I inherited an old darting bow from my uncle, my late uncle. And that sucker's like 22 years old. Well, me and David would put new strings on it. Still got the old Muzzy zero effect drop away.
nice.
I broke out the 2413 aluminum Easton arrows. I shot that son of a bitch at state. The sucker shoots good, but the class I'm shooting, it was I had an old single pin on it, and it's like a 0.29 thousandths damn pin, so it ain't hard. It's hard once you get out there in the range to really pinpoint it.
Yeah.
I did that basically just to prove a point. I had a buddy of mine, he likes to talk crap, and he got a brand new decked out bow, and I think I'm gonna take this old bow and just give you a run for the money. After the first 15 targets, the first course, I was like 10 up on him. God, he was pissed.
I bet.
I think I'm gonna hunt with it this year.
Why not?
Yeah, I got some old 125 grain thunderheads I'm gonna throw on it. Like I'm going completely retro.
I would. Yeah, I used to shoot for Darden. I had I knew Randy before he took over Darden.
Randy's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. So he ended up signing me on, and I shot with them for a while. I had what did I have? I had the Tempest ET, the 37.5 axle target bow.
Yeah. Yep.
Had that one, ran that most of the ASA year. And now I switched to I was shooting a Matthews Phase 4, but then I got tired of holding a 9-pound anchor the whole time.
Right.
Like fully loaded, but I hunt with a quiver on.
Yeah, I do too. I hunt out of a saddle, and it's just easier to be able to not have to swing around and grab another arrow in case you make a bad shot.
Same here. So because of that, I weighed it out. It was 8.7 pounds with the arrows and everything in it. So I said, screw that. Got rid of that, and I ended up going back about 14 years to what I have now is the old Matthews Z7.
Nice. I had a helium for years. I love that damn bow.
I love it. 462 grain total arrow weight, and I'm still shooting with 72 pounds at 28.5-inch draw. I'm still shooting 270 with a 14-year-old.
Oh, that ain't bad at all.
No.
I had a Matthews Halon. I think I killed 27 deer with my Matthews Halon.
Woo!
And I blew that son of a bitch up at state 2 years ago, and I never did build it back. But the main bow I'm using, I got a prime black 5. It's only 62 pounds. It's a 60-pound bow. It makes it out like 61.8. And I'm shooting them rampages. I think they're like 448.
Right.
I'm a 30.5-inch draw, so I can get everything I can get out of a damn bow.
Oh yeah.
I want one of them new sequels. I just can't. It's so late in the game this year. I'm gonna kind of wait and see what they come out this fall. I either want the new sequel or that damn carbon PSC, and I hate to say I want a PSC, but I shot that son of a bitch. That thing shot really good.
When I was working at another bow shop not too long ago, and I had one of those Evolve 34s come in.
Right.
I don't know what cam he had on it, because I know they have like 3 or 4 different cams available for it.
It's a darting cam is what it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, all of them are, because, I mean, Rex designed the hybrid cam.
Oh yeah,
So
but PSC.
everybody's
I don't
using
think PSC ever changed it after after they got it from Rex. It's been the
Yeah,
same cam for 20 years.
yeah. But I mean, they do have like the different mod system on, like the E2, the EC2. Um, but anyways, I don't know what this bow's deal was. I think it had just like a thing for me or something. I don't know. But the bow is set at 65 pounds. And I swear to you, I thought I was pulling an 80-pound bow. No, it was horrible.
I'd like to have an 80-pound bow, but I
Look,
shot one of those
right.
RV. I shot one of those RV. I like to shoot long distance. But I
Okay.
also like to shoot a lot. Like I love doing the tag shooting, the mountain archery fest. I love the 80 to 120 yard targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hell, if you saw my damn my video from the first annual Elevart shoot, I did 120 yard shots with a 4-pin with my 50-yard pin. I just held high.
that'd work. Yeah, I got a 5-pin sight on my bow now. I took the 1-pin off for hunting.
Yep.
I just got tired of moving the damn thing, twisting around a tree and trying to move the sight. Last minute, I just went back to the damn pin sight to hunt with.
Right. I got you.
Oh well. But dude, I'm gonna jump off here and go to bed. I gotta be up about 5 hours and do it again.
All right, man. You be safe out there.
We'll see,
All
dude.
right, buddy. See you.
JD, I'm about to fire up the sander, man. Start sharpening these things.
All you gotta do, if you want to stay on here or whatnot, you just gotta hit your mute button on your mic.
Hit the mute button on the.
Yep. See? There you go.
I got it, man. Thank you.
Yep. Hey, Evan, what's going on, buddy? I'm glad you're back. I missed you. All right, so got those arrows pulled. I hate pulling arrows out of a bag target. I hate it, but it's the only target I have that will fit in the garage and stop the arrows. The other targets I have are all outside and they're foam targets, but I've shot them so much my arrows will blow right through. So I'm just using a bag in here in the garage right now, and I hate bag targets. But now we got it closed, so we're going to start aiming at different spots so I don't bust another nut. Money. Maybe a touch, like I'm talking a touch left, not even a fingernail left. I'm gonna bump it just like I said, a touch. And you know what else I realized? It would probably help if I turn this daggone light on, not the one behind me, because I know that one's killing y'all, but this overhead light I got over here, I just realized it was off. It may help a little. I am shooting in the garage for outside. Aha! A light. gonna do, let's see, 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot. All right, so we'll do 3 more. No, we'll do 4. We'll do 4 more. And if it's close here, then tomorrow I should be real close when I step it outside. Don't get no better than that. A little black dot, it is dead center of that black dot. I know, y'all shut up, I'm only at like 10 feet. I get it. But it's a new site, and I'm excited. Damn! What does that say? Dribby? I love some of y'all's names y'all created on this thing is crazy. I love it. Oh, I pulled that one right a little, but it's still in the black dot. I'm okay. Alright, last one in the center. I'm gonna call that close enough to start shooting tomorrow. I'm actually surprised that this bag target is catching them all. Because this is a really old bag target and it's lived outside its whole life. Whole life. I've never brought this target inside. Since I bought it at the store to tonight, in about 4 years, this is the first time it's ever been inside. Okay, every single one of them is inside the black dot. I will call that adjusted. Make sure all these are kind of snug down so my little gremlins don't come out here and loosen this thing up overnight. Not out here, but inside. My bow does not sleep in the garage. Oh, no. She sleeps in a nice, cozy case inside the house. No, wrong one. Okay, that's all locked down. Should be good. She ain't going nowhere. So, now that that's done, what are we doing now? What are we talking about now? Anybody got anything crazy on trail cam? will tell you another thing. The this glue that I've been running on my veins, I'm sure y'all heard about them. Triggered archery with the Mold Z. This stuff, I ain't had one come off yet. That's crazy. This glue, this Mold Z glue that I'm running on these things is amazing. I absolutely love them. Hands down, the best glue on the market, Mold Z. I got one left. I got one more over there on the table now since I busted a knot. So, I have to redo that tomorrow. Fun. But, that's part of it, right? Okay. Well, guys, it's been fun. It's been real, but it ain't been real fun. It's been hot. We'll see y'all. Trevor, you take it. Have a good night. Be good. Watch your fingers. Sharpening all those heads. We'll holler at y'all later.
All right, man. You too. Thanks for having me on.
Yep. See you, buddy.